Hello, my name is Abigail and I am back with a sketchbook tour today. So here is another finished sketchbook. This is a sketchbook I love and use very often. I love decorating the front of it just a little bit with some Posca pen, but let's get into it. On the first page here, this was a drawing done by my cousin and then I redrew it. I usually have a few pages like these, little throwaway pages where I swatch. This actually you can find in a video about my, magic of my world for my OCs. My sister did that. Here's some more from that video. It just kind of details the different kinds of magic from characters that are in my story. This is also in that video. Oop, bonking my tripod. And this is the characters themselves. So if you would like to watch me draw this, you can check out some of my other videos. I will link it below. I can't remember what it's called now, but I'll make sure it's linked so you can go back and watch it if you'd like. These are some sketches from my witch series, which they are prints and stickers on Etsy. This was me kind of figuring out what it is I'd want to do for the water witch. This was some fun sketching. I like to sketch sometimes just random things if I'm feeling burnt out or I don't have anything in mind. It's just a random outfit or something will come up. This, I was testing a new pen that I had gotten for Christmas. And this is my logo. I sketched it out on paper first. These were the designs for the Green Witch, which I love her pants. I had this little embroidery, which I actually ended up forgetting in the completed piece. It makes me very sad, but I love her nonetheless. I like to do a lot of my digital pieces. If they're more complicated, I like to sketch them on paper first. I just feel like I have more control and I'm more comfortable sketching on paper than sketching digitally. This is a print in my shop. It is Tal and Athlin from In Deeper Waters. So they're also a sticker sheet if you'd like. Also in my Etsy, which is linked below. This is from a little challenge that I had going on in a group chat. The theme was Santorini, as in Santorini, Greece. So I had found this reference picture and I did trade the girl out for something a little more fantasy-esque, but I did this in gouache, and not gonna lie, one of my favorite things I did all year. Some more sketches. This was the completed pose for the Water Witch, and a cute little chubby fairy down here, and that was just some expression practice. This was just some fun sketching, not my best work. These were some design ideas for the Moon Witch. She is also, like I said, these are all on my Etsy, so she's there as well. This was the Star Witch, and I actually ended up going with that pose as well. And then this was the Eclectic Witch. Here we have, these were sketches from, what were they called? The Heartstopper graphic novels. I have a bullet journal sticker sheet based off of them as well. And then this was my Halloween witch. This was the little pose I picked, and that was me designing her outfit. This is my original character, Nathan. I was redesigning him, which I find it funny. I redesigned this, like, yes, I love it. I even had a piece commissioned by another artist, and what do you know, I ended up redesigning him very shortly after this. So he does not even look like this anymore. This was from my friend and I. We were talking one day about my cat stepped in Chinese food and then stepped on this. We were talking about what would make us villains in our villain origin story, whatever. And I got the urge then to draw us as villains. So this is her and this is me. I do have them completed digitally. They are posted on my Instagram, which is linked below. And I colored them in a couple of times here on my channel. I scanned this and tested out some different markers and stuff. This is blank, but this I had done for that friend. She has her own Etsy shop where she sells earrings, and for each pair of earrings, or some of the pairs of earrings she makes, she wanted to have a little character to go with it for me to make stickers of too. So this was her buffalo plaid one. And then we get into Inktober. So I had a lot of fun with Inktober this year. I'm not going to go too far into it because I'll probably flip through most of these because I do have an entire video on Inktober. So I did my own prompts, and they were just kind of characters, and along the way I decided I liked the theme Monster Met Gala. So they're all kind of Halloween characters in fun outfits. So here we had a vampire, Frankenstein. So the idea wasn't solidified yet. A ghost, a fire spirit, a star, and this is where I had decided to like, oh, what they had in common was kind of beautiful dresses. So this is where I started to turn them into, you know, things that I would imagine would walk down like a fantasy red carpet. This was the sun, and I did use my fun metallic paints. The moon, my personal favorite of the entire Inktober series. Fairy. Skeleton. I do loved this one as well, and I did here switch to using real inks. Before I was using Copic markers in gray tones. This is Queen of the Dead. Witch. I loved her as well. I loved so many of them this year. Prince of Shadows. Vampire Prince. Mummy, which I loved as well. She was very fun to do. Devil. You can see all the fun metallic bits on her. Angel. Not as much metallic, but some. Werewolf. This was my least favorite of them all. I did not enjoy it. I was trying to make her like kind of like business lady-ish, but with a little twist, kind of edgy. It didn't pull through very well. Princess of Shadows. Then I kind of started going back and creating like families of them. So she was like the older sister of the Prince of Shadows kind of thing. And then the Queen of Shadows. And the King of Shadows. He's got some gold detailing on him. Then the youngest, the Princess of Shadows, which I kind of imagined her to be kind of, I don't know, maybe fucking crazy. I don't know. This is the other Queen of the Dead. Vampire Queen. Had a little bit of, I put a silver paint over top of black ink. The Vampire Queen's consort. Some flush gold shoes. Prince of the Dead. I loved him. And just so you know, his hand is here. My one friend was like, oh, he's missing arms. No, his hand is here. He has the coat just draped over his shoulders. Another witch. I love her dress. And another witch. I figured it was like the entire coven was here celebrating. And then I redid the Fire Spirit because the Fire Spirit originally, she just didn't seem very Monster Met Gala. It just seemed like a Fire Spirit, see? So I came back and I made it more as if it was like actually like a human figure attending the Met Gala. And then I didn't want to end on a spirit because I just like, oh, that's not very Halloween-y. So I crammed 2 into 1 and did water and air in one go, which I loved very much. I loved the water spirit's dress. And then the earth spirit. And then last but not least of this, the Inktober a pumpkin head. My husband really wanted me to do pumpkin head as one, and I had been putting it off the whole time because I'm like, didn't like it. But I really did enjoy doing it. This was just a fun sketch. This is actually a video, so you can go back and watch me color it. It's this cute little princess done in Crayola markers. These I made little stickers for, so I did a bullet journal sticker sheet of little just figures in cute little holiday fashion. So that's one. And these are the other two. So if you like them, they are going to be available year round in my shop as the Holiday Girls is what they're called. Then this is part of the redesigned OC Nathan that you had saw before. I redesigned him again. And you can check out more on my Instagram for it, or you'll see the other pictures of him. Every year, for the last little bit, I go through and I show all the art that I have done in the past year, and I will be doing that next video. This was also a sticker sheet that I had done, and it was one done with swords. So I only drew one half of the swords, and then I copied them because it'd be easier, especially so I can put more detail because it wouldn't be perfect, yada yada. This is also another character from my story, and I redesigned him as well. I didn't have his previous look in this book, but I really enjoyed it. This was also for a video. I was designing the Holiday Girls outfit. I actually liked this thumbnail better than the completed drawing. And then this is the last page, and probably my favorite. It is a bit of those OCs together. And I had a great time doing this, and I thought it turned out really well. So that is it. My completed sketchbook tour. And like I said, the next video will be all the artwork that I did in 2021. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye.